Hey guys, I'm in the process of replacing my fence, and right now I'm going to replace the fence posts. These things are rotten right at the ground there. They're just broke, basically just come apart because they're so rotten. The whole thing. This fence is not that old. I'm assuming my house was built in 2010, so it had to have been right around there. So it's only 6 years old. I've already taken this portion out here. I got to replace that. Right now I'm just going to replace these 3 posts here. They were just completely rotten out. Just a little bit left right there. But yeah, I'm going to put 1 post here, 1 post here, and I got to replace this one for today, and then continue on with the rest of them. And the same there. My goodness, that one's so bad. It's just hanging on by a thread. There we go. You see right through that puppy. One thing I forgot to add on this post here, on any post, before you dig, make sure you don't have any utility lines going under there. That would be the smart thing to do. I'm out in the country here. The only thing I have is I have a cable line going across by the ditch there, and I know where it's at. But I do have a power here for my gate opener. But I seen where it's at. It's right there. You can see it. My post is going to go right here. So I'm just going to be a little, I'm going to be close, but I'm just going to be careful. And so yeah, before you dig, why don't you get somebody out there to find out where the utility lines are. The posts are rotten at the bottom. They were cemented in and they're completely rotten. They're just falling over. I mean, it's just completely rotten. So my plan is to put the posts next to, I don't feel like digging these out. So I'm going to put the post next to these, and I figure that'd be the easiest way. Well guys, I was about to drill my next post, but I pushed my stake into a hornet's nest in the ground. You can see them suckers coming out of there now. They're pissed. I squirted them down, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. So I'm going to get the heck out of here for a while. till things calm down. now what little I have to take out is just really fluffy. It's really easy to take out. Not hard clay. Good, 3 feet, that's what I'm shooting for. I'm putting my stake right where the other post used to be, and those are pretty straight. I'm just going to follow the same line. Now I used a 12-inch auger, and the reason for that is because I tried the 6-inch auger, and if you're not dead nuts right on the spot where you're supposed to be, and you can't move the hole over once you drill it, you know, you're kind of screwed and you have to do it by hand then. So I'd rather just go wider and have a little more wiggle room. Alright, what I did is I laid my guideline here. This will determine how straight the whole row of posts are. So now after I cleared out my hole, I put my post in there, and then from one end to here, what I'm doing is I'm separating them 8 feet apart, okay? So you want to make sure it's exactly where you want it, and right in the middle, because that's where your boards are going to go, right here. I got my post right where I want it. Make sure the bubble, let me see, yeah. Make sure you're level on your bubbles here, and then start kicking some dirt in so it'll hold itself up, and you can make some minor adjustments. And once you see that it's right where you want it, it's up against your wire, your line here, and it's exactly where you want it, and you can fill it in and start packing it down with the tamper. And that's what we're going to do right now. When you hit it with your tamper, if I hit on this side, it's going to push that post over. So you want to do a little here, a little there, you know, front and back, side to side, and keep watching your bubbles. And once you got it packed down a little bit, check your bubbles, make sure everything's good and level. Like I said, if you throw dirt in there, just enough to hold it straight, you can make fine adjustments. And keep checking your distance, that might have moved. That looks good. Once everything looks good, you can start filling it in with dirt. And I go quarter ways, check everything out, make sure it's where you want it, pack it a little bit. Fill it about a little over halfway. You know, do the same thing. Make sure everything's okay, and then fill it the rest of the way and pack it down really good. These things aren't going nowhere. In fact, I had one that had moved on me, one of my earlier ones. I tried moving it with the tractor just a little bit, and it cracked. It broke it. So there's no need for cement when you're at 3 feet deep. So if you haven't seen the video where I treated these, I treated the posts with diesel fuel and oil mix, 50-50 mix, painted it on there. Let it soak in for about 2 days. And then the bottom half, about 3.5 feet of it, I put roofing asphalt, tar, and painted that on also. Let that dry for a day or two. And then you're ready to put them in the ground. And trust me, that's much better than putting concrete, because as I said in that video, you're creating a cup. When you put that post into that concrete, you're creating a cup, and when it rains, water's going to come down in there, going in between the concrete and the wood, and it's got nowhere to go. And it's going to just sit in there and rot the wood. And as I mentioned in that video, if you're going to use concrete, I would do what I did here, drill your hole out, or get your post hole digger and dig your hole out, put your post in, get it where you want it, put about 2 to 3 inches of dirt on the bottom, then put your concrete on. Because what will happen then is the concrete won't be covering the bottom of the post, so when water does go through there, which it always will, it'll seep right out through the bottom, and you won't get that cup effect. Alright, so we're going to fill this one up here and pack it down. Looks good. Alright. Looks good. It's good. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill 3 holes. And I'm going to put some, I think these are 2.5 inch deck screws. I'm going to pre-drill them so it doesn't crack. Okay. Now I'm going to put one in the middle just to get started. Yeah. Alright, I'm pretty much done with this side of the fence here. I have yet to do this side right here. But it's been raining quite a bit, so I haven't had time. So anyways, this side's done. I'm going to show you how it come out. These posts are holding up really nice. No concrete, just as you saw in the video. I put the auger down about 3 feet and leveled it, made sure I had the right distance, filled it in, packed it with that 17-pound tamping rod, and yeah, it came out really nice. Like I said, I'm really happy with it. These tops here, I might end up cutting them because I got one that's a little higher down there. That's I'll probably have to end up cutting that a little bit, kind of even them out. So once this wood here dries out, because this is treated wood also here, once this dries out, I am going to do the same thing I did with the posts. I'm going to treat them with oil and diesel fuel mix, 50-50 mix, and do that about once a year, and these things should last another 30 years or more. Anyways, yeah, so I'm really happy with it. As far as the distance here from the ground up, if I can remember correctly, it was 58 inches from the stop board to the ground, you know, roughly, each post. That way, as the ground, if you have a long fence to do, that's probably the safest way to do it. Just go from each post up to a certain height. That way when the ground, you know, if it's not level, of course, at least the fence will follow the terrain, and it'll look nice that way. Alright guys, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.